Christmas night in Edmonton, Alberta already today. We've seen Slovakia edge Switzerland in the thriller, and Finland beat a gutsy, shorthanded German team. But this is the one we've been waiting for all day. Russia and the United States on night one of the World Juniors.
Ontario. There is Spencer Knight, the 19-year-old from Darien, Connecticut, who gets the start for Team USA. 4 games played last year at a .913 save percentage. Yaroslav Askarov struggled last year. .877, as Ray mentioned, a save percentage in 5 games. Pulled in his opener against the Czechs, and then again in the semifinal against Sweden. 48-year-old Nate Lehman's the head coach of Team USA. The head coach at Providence College for the last 10 years. He won a national championship there in 2015. He was twice an assistant coach for the team. And there is Igor Larionov, the Hockey Hall of Fame and IHF Hall of Fame member. First-time head coach of the Russian national team, was assistant last year when they lost the gold medal game to Canada. The last 11 meetings between these two have been decided by 2 goals or fewer.
Great day for hockey. Merry Christmas, boys. Have a good one.
And here we go. Mohamedulin back with it. Got up a Sam Colangelo. Hard collision there. He ran over Shakir Mohamedulin.
Drafted by the New Jersey Devils. He's going to stand up in the neutral zone as he's got Colangelo a little bit with his head down, but the difference in size is that Mohamedulin weighs 170 pounds and Colangelo weighs 205, and he went right over top of him. There's lots to fill out on Mohamedulin, but that's an aggressive play in the middle of the ice.
This team, remember how it felt when you were kids? Get that feeling back, and now jumping in, a great chance for Turcotte. Puck rolled off his stick, and now Turcotte bumped into Askarov.
We're into the zone before they pull it up and try to set up.
Now a steal by Podkolzin. Vasily Podkolzin works in, and Spencer Knight tosses that away. Along with Ponomaryov, that pass out of the reach of Ponomaryov. Bardakov works back in front. Bouncing puck goes back to the point for Sanov. And that long shot, the defenseman score. Kanaya is there with a point shot, tipped in front of Knight, and Russia takes a 1-0 lead.
Ponomaryov gets the deflection in front of the net. This play starts with a drive to the net and a loose puck. Watch the aggressive move by Bardakov to the front of the net, and the U.S. never really recovers. Ponomaryov is standing just inside the bottom of the circle. This simple shot by Kanayev is deflected, and you'll see it go straight across the net. An odd deflection that beats Spencer Knight on the glove side, and Russia has a 1-0 lead.
And the centering pass goes back to Faber. Faber along wrist shot that's tipped just wide by Boldy. Matthew Boldy. Now the centering pass. Beniers to Caulfield, and Cole Caulfield comes off the bench and just misses.
That's a slick play by Beniers to find Caulfield.
The American line. Faber has Chinahov all over him. Now knocked down by Groshev. Groshev in, shoots. That goes off a stick and wide. Big pass. Walking Kaliev with a chance. And the save is made by Askarov.
We've talked a little bit of Yaroslav Askarov's puck-playing ability. Aggressively out of the net, almost any time he can get to the puck. He's a mobile guy, so he'll get way out to the corner. Don't forget, in international hockey, you can go play it anywhere you want. Here he is trying to play a little hide-and-seek with Trevor Zegras as Russia darts out the other side of the net.
He's been finally moved out by Kaliev. Rink wide to Zegras. Back across to Kaliev. That pass missed. A sharp angle shot by Kaliev. And that's stopped by Askarov.
There's not a shot that Arthur Kaliev doesn't like. He's got both of the U.S. shots. Here's one, a nice play from Zegras that bounces off Kaliev's stick. But he's right at the goal line, and that does not miss the net. This forces, right from the goal line, Askarov to be sharp and to make a stop. That is a goal scorer's shot.
One of 6 Americans wasn't played this year. He plays for Hamilton in the Ontario League.
He's been training down in Los Angeles with the LA Kings pro development guys, so he's been on the ice and training with NHL guys.
Sam York along wrist shot. It's a thrilling score. Askarov couldn't get it all, and Cam York is tied the game for the U.S.
That is not a good goal for Askarov to give up. A 50-ish foot wrist shot. and the captain, Cam York, is on the board. He played just 29 minutes in the tournament last year. The Flyers' first-round draft choice is their power play quarterback. This is really good work below the goal line from Boldy and Caulfield to get it back to York. Ascaroff's got a good look at that. There's no screen in front of the net. He just misses it. It squeezes through his blocker arm and body and trickles over the goal line. And 14 minutes into the first period, we're tied at 1.
On the third shot, Zaitsev has given the goal to Boldy.
I thought that puck might have been deflected about 20 feet in front of the net. We'll get another look at it.
Slager, Bernacchi moving in. Puck still loose. The Gem waited more to hit. Oh, what a stop by Ascaroff, who shoots out the left pad and takes away what would have been the go-ahead goal.
It has been given to Boldy right now, but look at this flexibility by Ascaroff. As wide as you possibly can go to make the save to keep this game tied at 1.
Well, for the rest of us. Well, chance at the side of the goal, off the side of it. Once again, a good chance for York.
That's a pretty good point.
And a point shot by Zegras, and that tip just wide. In comes Bobby Brink with it. Brink works in, shoots, and Ascaroff makes the stop. On the boards, Boldy off a skate that kept the puck alive. Gripsic walks in, shoots, and he fired it wide. Palamaria. Lead pass, Groshev with it, walks in and shoots. Knight makes the stop. Rebound, bounces back in front. Final minute now of the period. Afanasiev lost the handle, played back across to Johnson. Johnson, long shot, that's knocked down. There's one of the other Minnesota defensemen you talked about. Now moves it back in front, played across. Oh, what a pass there. Just missing was Bobby Brink at the side of the goal.
What a beautiful play.
Area, but depending on the time of day.
No, it doesn't matter on the time of day. You can't get from here to there very quickly.
Henry Fred's shot was blocked. A lead pass. Great pass ahead. Bardakov moves. He scores! Zahar Bardakov restores the Russian lead.
The U.S. is so close to taking a 2-1 lead. Beautiful feed from McCabe to Brink. He's got the wide open net and he just shoots it off the side of the net. A block shot and an unbelievable heads-up breakout pass by Maxim Groshev, the Tampa Bay draft pick. Fires this about 110 feet right onto the tape of Bardakov. And Bardakov, who's playing in his first international tournament for Russia. How much more important that's going to be now with a flat cap at $81 million, right? You're going to have to find these effective players.
Now a steal at center ice by Chinaha. Works in, plays it across for Gripsic. That's broken up neatly. As Brock Faber got a stick on that. Caulfield back the other way for Team USA. Caulfield moves to the backhand shot. And Ascaroff makes the stop. He's lost his goal stick. He thought the puck was behind him. And Caulfield gets it back. Oh, backhand pass, loose in front. And the puck is scooped up there by Gripsic.
An assist in the first period and a sweet move here for Cole Caulfield through his own feet. This puck almost eludes Ascaroff. He doesn't know where it is as Caulfield shoved the rebound off the side of the net. And here's that Groshev to Bardakov pass. Out into the clear behind Cam.
There's Nadinov watching Caulfield, who walks in and shoots that ramp high and off the glass. Loose behind the goal, picked up by Zegras. Throws it back at the point for Sanderson. Sanderson plays it across. Caulfield, a hard shot. Ascaroff the save. Puck still loose. And Ascaroff finally pounces on it and hangs on.
Part of athleticism and today's goaltending is the need to battle for the puck. And Ascaroff is on his hands and knees looking for this puck. This Caulfield one-timer is stopped, but he can't control it. Now he's got to fight it as Boldy loses it once, and now the battle is on for the puck. And Ascaroff comes out to cover it. Zegras gets crushed into the boards. 9 assists in last year's tournament.
2-1, the Russians lead here in the second period. The U.S. has won 5 straight games against the Russians at the World Junior. The last 11 meetings decided by 2 goals or fewer. And they've played some dandy. Strangely enough, they've never played in the gold medal game. But a quick chance, they score! Ponomaryov walks in and snaps it home. And Ponomaryov's got his second to make it a 3-1 game.
Ponomarev is the beneficiary of a Jake Sanderson turnover. Sanderson's trying to make a little pass from the corner just into the slot to clear the zone. His pass right here goes right past his centerman. Right past Brett Berard. He thinks Berard's in position for the breakout. Berard doesn't recognize it. It turns out to be a pass right on the tape for Ponomarev, and he makes no mistake. And Russia has 3 goals.
Sent back to center ice. Lead pass for Brink with Farinacci. Brink walks in and shoots. It goes off a skating line. That's gloved back in front by Farinacci. And Askarov pounces on that.
5-3 again. Germany just would not go away.
Chinahov, a lead pass that just missed the intended target. Gritson. Knight out to play it. That's picked off. Safonov, a long shot, scores!
Oh boy.
Picked off by Safonov. He fires it by Knight, and it's 4-1.
That's going to be Dustin Wolf time here as Spencer Knight, 4 goals on 12 shots. And Dustin Wolf, the Calgary Flames, 7th round pick in 2019, is going to jump into this game. Gord, we talked about the chance of redemption for the goaltenders. Knight is out of the net. He just doesn't get this past Safonov, who flings this back to the net. Knight touches it with his blocker, but he's not able to stop the shot. He'll have to regroup here, as this night, the first night of the tournament, went rather poorly for him.
Gives up 3 goals in the last 4 shots he faced. And remember, last year in his opener against Canada, he was beaten for 5. So Dustin Wolf, a returnee from last year as well, comes on, plays for Everett in the Western Hockey League. He hasn't played this year for them. He had a .935 save percentage last year with 9 shutouts. As you mentioned, a 7th round pick of Calgary. He played once in last year's tournament. Got the win against Germany. Now puck Colson. Moves away from Sanderson. Puck Colson. Long shot. Wolf makes the stop. And he's able to hang on. At center ice, Chinahov for the bouncing puck. Flips it back. Hits it the long drive, and Wolf knocks that away.
Other guys get better at it. Some guys never can quite figure it out.
Turcotte back to Zegras. York with a hard shot. Kicked away by Askarov. Played back in front for Caulfield. That's knocked away. York to the side of the goal. Askarov looking back, but he's got it.
Really good shift here. Really good push from the U.S. as they try to get themselves back into this game. A deflection by Turcotte at the end that rattles around between the legs of Askarov. He's looked behind him 2 or 3 times in this game. York's shot is deflected once. It hits him in the belly and then rolls down between his legs, and he's not really sure where it is.
Afanasyev turns it over as he forces the turnover. Spiridonov behind the goal. Caulfield had that bounce away. Here's Sanderson with it. Sanderson to Zegras. Caulfield a centering pass for Turcotte with a chance. Askarov the save. A long rebound. Bounces back at the point. Sanderson couldn't handle it. Groshev working in. In comes Groshev. And he flipped that high and wide. The puck flipped on him. And Groshev couldn't get it to sit for him. Caulfield works back in with Beniers. Beniers a long shot. Askarov fights that off. Another long rebound.
Size and speed, and he pulls away from the U.S. defense for a breakaway. This puck hits the shaft of the stick of Dustin Wolf, up the blocker and off the shaft. Oh, or it's 5-1. Groshev pulls away from Sanderson and Lacombe, and a powerful stride. Wolf makes a difficult stop. There's a disappointed Spencer Knight. 4 goals against on 12 shots. Here's the one that ended his night as he clears the puck up the boards, and he can't get back quick enough as Safonov has an open net and rifles it off the blocker. Trevor Zegras and Cam York go to pat him on the pads, knowing it's been a long one and they'll need Knight again, certainly in this tournament. And he is their guy. You got to get him back in the net.
The jam play at the side of the goal by Berard. Askarov is down, and he makes the stop. There's some late pokes that the Russians don't like. In comes Beniers with it. Beniers shoots. Askarov has that puck stick to his pad. Hands to the center ice. Spiridonov a long shot, and Wolf steers that away. Now pass back in front and just bounced away from Bashkirov. And Chayka holds the line. Drop back. Gritsuk with a chance. And the stop is made by Wolf. Moves it ahead to Zegras. Sanderson, a sharp angle shot. That's glove. He won medals in 7 of the last 8 years. 1 gold in the last 17 years, however. Look at the side of that.
Oh, crossbar.
Crossbar.
This year, a wrap play around the front of the net, and from in tight, Bresson's going to go up over top of Askarov. Watch here, Jake Sanderson. He's got no stick. Whoop, he grabs one from the bench, and he makes a nifty play. Now,
played some minor hockey in Calgary. Turcotte throws that towards the goal. That bounces wide. Chinahov drops it off, and Shishnikov moved in, but a crease violation is called.
The European teams that have played quite a bit more games than the North American.
Berard moves in. Long shot. Askarov kind of juggled that. Now the side of the goal. Berard drops it back. At the point is Faber. Block Faber. Lays it back in deep to Brink. His pass goes back to Helleson. A long shot. Askarov the save. Rebound. Score! Paracy on the rebound. Now the United States is down by 2 with 10 to go in the third period.
That's a great move and finish by Farinacci. Playing this year in Muskegon at the USHL. He's at Harvard. With Harvard not playing, he went back to the USHL, and after a really good shift, good work here down low to get the puck to Helleson. His shot is stopped, and Farinacci takes it backhand to forehand, and he's going to get it up over top of Askarov. Nifty little move here, and then this goes up into the top of the net. The Arizona third rounder from 2019 makes it 4-2, and the U.S. aren't gone yet. There's 10 minutes left.
Mentioned he plays at Harvard. His uncle Ted Donato is the head coach there and is the assistant coach here with Team USA. So life for the United States. We saw Askarov kind of juggle that one earlier. There's an issue with the Russian bench.
Igor Larionov is talking to the officials. The trainers are looking at Usnadinov. Something is amiss. Oh, you know what? Askarov doesn't have a mask, I don't think, either with him. Here's the goal again. Faber's going to get that puck down low. It comes back to Helleson, and Helleson takes the Brink pass. His wrist shot gets all the way through, stopped just in front of the net, but that's a nifty little move by Farinacci to take it from backhand to forehand and put it in the top of the net.
And in behind, who's Nadinov, who's being looked at there. Helleson to Moynihan, long shot. Askarov glove save, another pile up in the Russian crease, and he's got the loose puck. Taken 5th overall by Ottawa, 2 picks after the tip Stutzla in the last NHL draft. Now Boldy a backhand shot, that goes wide.
Stutzla put on quite a performance today for a vastly undermanned German team. Hung in against Finland 5-3.
They only had 9 forwards and 5 defensemen in the game.
Can't imagine they're going to have a lot of gas to play tomorrow against Canada.
Lacombe tried to center it. Boldy knocks it down. Askarov dives across. The puck's still loose. Here comes Cole Caulfield. Walks in, goes behind his back. Caulfield trying to center it. Still loose in front of the goal. Great pressure now by Team USA. Lacombe back with it. And the puck moves the zone.
What a play.
Picked up. Chinahov moves it along. Chinahov in. Stopped by Wolf.
What a strong play by Chinahov at the end of a dominant U.S. shift, where the wheels come off for Askarov in the net, but the puck somehow stays out.
Now puck Colson moves in. That's something about Colson with a shot. And that's ripped wide.
Goes down. This is an unbelievable play by Chinahov. He gets underneath Lacombe in the clear, and he ends up rifling it wide of Dustin Wolf. Here's Askarov. Now, I know he's athletic. This seems to be a little excessive. He's swimming around the crease, and I remember the goaltender for the Philadelphia Flyers, Doug Favell, and they said he played like a bowl of Jello without the bowl. But that's exactly.
At the point, Caulfield walks in and shoots, and Askarov fights that off to Zegras. Feeds it across, Kaliev in, shoots, Askarov save, rebound, loose in front, Askarov down still. The centering pass was knocked away by Spiridonov, who takes the pass from Bashkirov. Spiridonov works in, trying to get around York, that's broken up.
Oh, you'd be able to tell me dancing on that show, all right.
Here's Caulfield, feeds it across, pass in front for Turcotte, just missed. It's it. Up ahead for Safonov. And Safonov takes down front, another penalty coming to Russia. And so the Americans will go to the power play here again with 3:05 to go. And now you start to think about maybe Nate Lehman pulling his goaltender. You got a 5 or a 6 on 3 if he wants it. Sorry, 6 on 4 if he wants it.
Second offensive zone
Russia minor
penalty.
number 24, 2-minute stripping.
Safonov's, oh, look at that. His stick goes right into the blade of Thrun. That's the potential for something bad to happen.
Here's Zegras with it. Drops it back, Kaliev. Holds and shoots. Just missed high and wide. Wolf goes.
That's the guy you want shooting it.
And here's in the high slot. Shoots. Goes off the leg of Mohamedullah. Still loose in front. That's foot wide. 5 ears. So 6 on 4 for the U.S. Caulfield leaves it there. Zegras across to York. Back to Zegras. In shoots, scores! Power play goal for Trevor Zegras. And the United States is back within one.
Man, Trevor Zegras is a good player. Unbelievable passer. He had 9 assists last year in the tournament in the 5 games. So this is his first goal in the World Juniors. It's a power play marker. 6 on 4. You win the puck battle first. The extra man allows the U.S. to get traffic in front of the net. Matthew Boldy's in front. Askarov can't find it. And Zegras' shot is perfect. Off the goal post and in. And the U.S. with 2 goals here in the 3rd period. After the Russians had played almost a perfect 10 minutes, it's now 4-3.
Okay, so now you got 2:18 left. Rodion Amirov in across the line. Amirov works in, shoots. Wolf makes the save. The rebound knocked away from Ustudinov. Looks ahead for Ustudinov. Across the puck, Colson. Amirov walks in, a backhand shot, and blocked by a sprawling Cam York. Mohamedullah. Up for Ustudinov to Amirov. Chipped up by Chinahov. In behind York. Here comes Chinahov. Scores the empty net goal. Will put it away as the Russians take a 5-3 lead with 21 seconds to go.
Chinahov took a little bit of a slash from Turcotte as he deposited this into the empty net. But that will lock it away for Russia. Good battle along the boards. The puck turns over and Chinahov's going to get out in front of York. There's the slash. And Chinahov piles into the end boards. He missed a breakaway earlier in the 3rd period. This one he puts away. As the U.S. comeback will fall short. Down 4-1 to make it 4-3.
And former coach of the Latvian national team. So time winding down here in the 3rd period of day 1. World Junior Championship. 3 terrific games today. More to come tomorrow. Russia takes it by a final score of 5-3. Their first win against the United States at the World Juniors since 2016. And the Russians will take on the Czechs on Sunday. The U.S. will come back tomorrow night against Austria.